He like, why?
For real.
That editing is terrible, right?
Yeah, it's a long ass staircase.
I looked at that and I was like, God damn, that's one of them Liam Neeson fence climbing edits right there. Hey everyone, do you enjoy Double Toasted? Then put it on your body. Check out our tpublic.com merch store where you'll find all these wonderful designs that look great on high quality t-shirts with more designs coming soon. Or check out other high quality items such as mugs, pillows, tote bags, and more. Once again, that is tpublic.com, teepublic.com, or click the link in the description below. Your boy Arnold was on a roll, man. He had so many movies coming out, and he knew that all of them were going to be a hit. He was out there promoting them hard, too. Like for this movie we're about to talk about, this man, Arnold Schwarzenegger, went on to the WWE and was beating the hell out of people. Yeah, I think he did that shit for real. Bitch, you almost hit me. Damn, he backslapped his ass.
Yeah.
You can hear that shit.
You know who I am.
That made contact right there. See my movie, End of Days, coming out December. He was on a roll at the time promoting these movies back in 1999. And he said this one is going to be the biggest one out of all of them. This will be the movie to end all movies, I think.
Or end all of his movies.
Yeah. Or end his career for a little bit, which it didn't, but it definitely put a dapper on that movie his career right here. This movie that we're talking about, End of Days. This was the movie that was coming out in 1999 that was trying to ride off of that panic that everybody had about Y2K.
End of the millennium.
End of the millennium. Satan's coming. He's going to everything. God's gonna flip the switch. Everything was going down at that time. And Hollywood is not one to miss
to not take advantage
of anything. They'll make money. They made money off of pure panic, or at least they thought they were at the time.
Laid to waste, and he unlocks the gate of hell.
She's like, shut up!
That's how she read the script.
It sounds stupid, shut up! And it is stupid, y'all. Listen, so you could tell that they just wrote this quick because they had to just take advantage of 1999 while it lasts. Y2K. Why the hell did you do this movie is what people want to know. So what this is that, so there are many things that people said were going to happen during 1999 to destroy the world. The internet was going to collapse. Technology was going to go down. The rapture was coming. And people said, and Satan's going to come back to earth and have one hell of a party.
All because of the number 2.
All because,
because it was 1999.
Because of 1999. He been waiting all these. Satan said, Prince had it right. I'm going to party like it's 1999 up in here.
Right.
Satan, played by Gabriel Byrne here, or at least Satan in the body of Gabriel Byrne. Yeah, he's the culprit here. He's come back to earth and he said, you know what? I ain't had no pussy in thousands of years.
That'll motivate you on it.
He said, I am not allowed to have no sex until the prophecy says I can't get no ass, I can't have no sex until 1999.
I can do everything I can think of, but I can't do that.
But I can't have no sex. I can't get no ass until 1999.
Normally I'd be like, man, why you gotta be so crass when you joke about this? But that is the premise of this movie.
Am I lying?
Not at all.
So he's not being crass.
I'm being truthful as hell right now.
Not exaggerating even a little bit.
No, and the reason why they said, because first of all, you can't use no condoms or nothing, and when you go in, there ain't no pulling out here. We're waiting this long for you to build this up, because once you do find that chick, that right one at the time, and you do go in, you do your thing with her, and you are going to give birth to the Antichrist, who's going to usher in a new reign of hell on earth. apparently all done with this baby right here.
Yeah, it's like, why couldn't you do this yourself?
Why couldn't you just do this? Yeah,
And you're Satan. Who's delivering this prophecy?
That's what I'm saying. Who is we? You know, we said we gotta wait. Who is they? Like, who is the people telling them what to do?
Exactly. Yeah, yo, God, the Bible. Nobody knows, but all we know is that Satan can't do shit, but his sperm, boy,
That tears some shit up.
that tears some shit. That'll get the job done. So he has to find the right woman who is said once a certain comet passes over the earth, that is the sign that the woman is born who will bear Satan's child and usher in this new reign of demonic hell. Of course, the only one to stop him is Schwarzenegger. Of course.
Can't nobody else do that.
Ain't nobody else. Out of all the religious people, the Vatican, the popes, out of all the people out of all the exorcists that we have in the world, can't none of them do shit but Schwarzenegger give him a gun.
Yep, an ex-New York City cop.
An ex-New York City cop.
you
Of course. And a leather jacket. Don't forget a jacket.
A leather jacket. A gritty New York City street cop.
Ex-street cop, right?
No, he's actually still a cop.
He's still
Is he? I
cop?
thought he was.
Was he retired?
Yeah, he was retired. He's being a bodyguard now.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, things didn't go well for him.
And then he finds out, I'm guarding the devil. And that's what he says. Oh, no, I got to do something about this. Now everything could have been cool, but you pulled old Arnie up in here, man. Now I got to save the millennium.
Sure.
This is truly a terrible movie, but any movie with Arnold in it, Arnold Schwarzenegger, has his fun moments. Now, before we get to those fun moments, like this is a movie where they tried to be serious with Arnold for a little bit.
I know.
Yeah, they tried to take Arnold to some dark places with this movie right here. So in this movie, when it opens up, he's sitting at home in the dark, ain't paid his bills, electricity apparently don't work, or at least the lights don't, and he's sitting in his room doing his Mel Gibson lethal weapon thing. Yes, exactly what it is.
I was guessing that's like, is he doing that? Watching Looney Tunes.
Sitting up there suicidal because of something that done happened in his life. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that got me. I ain't gonna lie.
That got me just now. Yeah.
Like, oh shit, they did it.
Yeah.
Probably got him too. Like, God.
Yeah. What's wrong with you knocking like the goddamn police?
Yes. Stop playing. Not funny.
You know what could have happened?
Yeah, I thought he meant. Now I say that was some good editing right there. And some of this editing is terrible, horrible in this movie. But that shit got me. I thought, well, shit, maybe that's how he goes to see Satan. He wants to kill himself because, again, just like Mel Gibson, his wife and his daughter are dead. Apparently there was a crime that happened at the house, a break-in, or he messed with the wrong people, and they went in and took vengeance out on his wife and his daughter. So he's feeling pretty bad right now. Or it could be just them old nasty ass smoothies that he makes all day. This fool makes shit. That's why he wants to kill himself. He makes Pepto-Bismol and pizza smoothies.
Right. And he with the pizza, he was like, well, I think the smoothies together. Oh, there's some pizza I dropped. Waste not, want not, right?
He did. He dropped that shit on the floor and said, shit, that's flavor. Put in that blender.
Yeah, it's like he was too lazy to put it back in the fridge.
Yeah, I haven't vomited in 36 hours. I just put this in there.
He put a pizza, some Pepto-Bismol, some leftover eggs, or ground beef or something. Don't you ever talk about my smoothies again?
No, I know. You know what? I thought that exact thing when I was watching this part. I was like, I gotta leave Corey alone.
They always do that though. Piss me off in movies. They always have somebody, action star, eating hard, blending shit up, eating terribly, and they're just jacked. Sure. And it's like, how the f*** you get in that kind of shape eating shit like this every day? No, it's not. Doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
And they even try to show us the sensitive side of Arnold over here. as he sits there looking at his daughter's old music box, trying hard to squeeze them tears out.
I just can't do it.
So we got the suicidal ex-cop who's mourning the loss of his wife and daughter. What else goes on that list?
Something I gotta ask you.
Yeah, what is it?
You still drinking?
No, you.
That's a yeah. You're like, shit, how'd you know?
Who told? Who told? Yeah, who told?
Oh shit, who told you?
So been talking shit?
Yeah.
Just that wild look in his eyes says it. Even if you weren't talking to him, you could look over him and be like, you've been drinking too.
It's like, well, not currently, not at this moment, I'm not.
Yeah, bro, don't even answer. That's a yes.
Yeah.
You still drinking?
No, you.
Yeah. If you don't answer, hey, you can't say no immediately.
Right. And you look like somebody, like somebody pulled their dick out. I mean, huh? Like, why would you even ask me something like that? Leave me alone. You're drinking.
I'm trying to think of an answer where it's not a lie.
Oh, he looked like them kids that got in trouble.
Or also like that.
Yeah.
Gosh, she had to ask that question.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sorry, go ahead.
Normally I could dance around this, but
Did you eat that cookie when I told you not to? No, mama. The suicidal ex-cop who's mourning the loss of his wife and daughter put on that list alcoholic because of all that thing.
Yeah.
No. You got to check all the boxes.
All that box is on there.
Yep.
It's a 6-pack, by the way. But listen, when he came, once they see that he's about to catch a hernia trying to squeeze them tears out right there, the movie just says, man. That's like, this ain't Macbeth. You know,
It's Schwarzenegger.
It's
Come on.
Schwarzenegger. Yeah, it's Schwarzenegger fighting the devil.
Just
"Thank
give us
you."
the script. Just give us what you got. We'll work with it.
You know, they ain't trying to get, why are we trying to get deep with this? Why are you trying to make this man cry? Yeah, this is a Schwarzenegger movie. Let's get to the dumb shit.
It is so like, man, you don't care.
No, you don't care. You do what? Yeah, no one gave a. All right,
Do this.
you don't have to do this. Man, just cut to it. So now, they like, yeah, man, just get to the crazy shit. And let's stick with that, yeah. And so after all that dark setup, after all that sensitivity right there, they finally said, it don't take 15 minutes for Schwarzenegger to just start chasing homeless people with a helicopter.
You know what I'm laughing at, right? And my green screen.
That green. He looked like he.
That wasn't necessary. It was so out of nowhere.
That fool,
Put that shit there, man.
he looked like Superman. He looked like green screen. You see that?
1978
Yeah,
Superman.
1970. He just sliding. He's smiling.
Yeah,
too.
yes. Having a good old time.
Yeah. Is that a man or a camel? Goddamn, chasing Bigfoot. Bring this.
Why?
Why are you using all the resources to chase a homeless dude?
That fool is running down a homeless dude in a helicopter, man. Now I tell you the reason why. There is a reason because this guy he's a shooter. Like he dude found a rifle, and turns out he was just not some regular homeless dude out there. He's actually a priest that knows something about the end of day.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he just went destitute trying to get to the bottom of this shit. So he trying to chase down Satan and wait for Satan to show up to get some ass. Just drove him crazy. He's been in his room doing diagrams and notes and scratches and shit. So, you know, so he finds out because after Arnold Schwarzenegger chases him down to the subway, he lets him know, man, you don't know what you're dealing with, baby.
1,000 years has ended. You don't know what you've done.
Yeah, nobody want to hear that shit.
I know I'm about to do though.
Yeah, I ain't got time for this shit. You don't have my ass chasing you through the whole city.
Hey, tell me one more time. Pop, pop.
Boy, he thought he was saying something. He thought he gonna have a chance to
Some heavy
explain.
shit, yeah.
He was about to lay down a story for his ass.
1,000 years has ended. You don't know what you've done.
All right.
I don't want to hear that shit.
That editing was awful.
I mean, boy,
No, I know. I'm just saying,
What
but
you
like,
say that for?
it's two
Boy,
different. Anyway.
let me show you something while I'm thinking about it. The editing in this movie is so bad because I forgot to probably pull up the clip, but let me. Please,
Sorry, that was just noticeable.
please tell me I have.
yeah.
It. Oh. He like, why?
For real.
That editing is terrible, right?
Yeah, it's a long ass staircase.
I looked at that and I was like, God damn, that's one of them Liam Neeson fence climbing edits right there. This is a Schwarzenegger movie, but I'm gonna tell you something. I had a ball with this movie, man. It's terrible. It's bad. But one of the main reasons why is because, sure, this is Arnold's movie. His name is First Build. But Gabriel Byrne comes in and steals the show from him, man.
Oh, wow.
Gabriel Byrne comes in and as Satan, he's hilarious, man.
Well, just some of the shit he does, where you're like, man, you took extra steps to do that, and I know you could have snapped your fingers and made
You
it
could have
happen.
done, yes, you could have done something, man. It's so it's half. Man, well, first of all, before I even
petty.
get into it, when Satan does show up on Earth, wherever from hell or wherever he came from, it's funny because it looks like the Predator is looking to settle the score with Arnold. Yeah, I thought, shit, the Predator's made an appearance right here. Cool. Maybe this is like from Dusk Till Dawn where you get a surprise Predator movie. We didn't even know it.
Oh, right.
But you'll know that's too good to be true.
No.
But
But yes, Satan has cloaking technology.
yeah. Now, thing is, because you see Gabriel Byrne as Satan in the trailer and whatnot. Gabriel Byrne's not originally Satan. We don't even know who this guy is. What happens is the devil comes down, his Predator cloaking the technology, and he chooses Gabriel Byrne. And I think he actually chose him because Gabriel Byrne is already dressed like the devil in here anyway. So he actually he's like a banker or something.
Find me a smooth Irish dude to go here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Him. I know he can get some ass.
And once he goes up Gabriel Byrne's ass, man. They have because he enters Gabriel Byrne. Looked like he went up his ass. I think he went through his back though. But Satan and Gabriel, old Gabe, boy, they have a great time together, man. They have an awesome time. Cause Satan is back, he ain't been here a while. He ain't hung out on Earth. He didn't have his past at the time, and he got here and he just making up for lost time, just being a complete dick.
Yeah.
Just being a
dick and a creep and everything.
Knock people shit off the table.
Yeah. And now the thing is, it's funny too because at first you think like, oh well, he's just being cool, charismatic as Satan. Like the first thing he does when he gets in that body, he says, "Shit, I'm gonna make out with the first chick I see." He goes in, at the table. You get the feeling like he's having a meeting with a guy and his girlfriend or a guy and his wife, and he says, "Shit, I don't give a. That ain't that dude that was sitting at that table. This is Satan, baby."
What the hell are you?
What?
No.
Yeah. Say something.
Say something.
Yeah, say something. He knew he shut up to him like, "Hey man, you do what you do." He looked at him rough too. Look at him.
What the hell are you?
What, bitch? What?
You have a titty too.
Shit, you better shut up and eat your goddamn salad. The funny thing is that you thought that he did this because he was pulling a flex on this dude over his girl. You thought he was doing this because he was pulling a smooth power move. Shit, Satan ain't been back in the game for a while. You goddamn right, the first chick I see, I'm gonna get up in there. Nah, that is not why he did it. He planned a bomb in that bitch. That's why he kissed her.
God damn.
I was just like, man, you had to do all that.
That fool, he kissed her because he was putting a Satan bomb in her mouth. You know he got to make it smooth exit right there.
And I guess his clothes are Satan now too because they didn't burn
They
up.
got Satan powers.
Yeah, he's protected.
Yeah, he's got a satanic aura around himself. But no, this movie got his own rules. Sometimes them clothes are fine, and sometimes they all torn up, depending on what's needed at the moment.
It does have its own rules too, because that's his girl, his wife, or his girlfriend, whatever. He came up and grabbed her titty, started kissing her. His reaction would have been way more than, "Hey, what are you doing?" Like, he would have hopped up and threw a chair over his head. No, he would have been fucked up.
That's what you would have done.
That's what you would have done. But when No, not him. See, when you bitch made like this,
All right, that's the worst picture to show me.
that's bitch made right there. When you look like that, you sit down and shut the f up.
Yeah, I guess so.
What you do is give them the key to your hotel room and say, y'all have fun.
But did she end up liking it too? I bet she did.
No, she blew up.
What I'm saying, do they show her?
Oh, yeah,
after?
no, when she walks away, she's looking wistful.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it.
Oh yeah,
knew
yeah.
it.
Man, let me show you. That was some good shit.
I mean,
Oh, here, man.
Well,
Yeah,
her husband hadn't done that to her in a long time.
when
you wouldn't.
when he walks away, she like that's some good shit.
I knew it.
She's like, I ain't had no hell. I can tell I'm about to get some dick that I ain't had like this in a long time.
Look at her.
And she's in it now.
She's into it.
Yeah,
Hey.
well, so what am I supposed to do? Like, clean yourself up.
Come back.
It's like he's a vampire.
Yeah, but also, he's like, bitch, you better stop looking over there.
He ain't gonna do nothing.
He ain't gonna do
Throw it
nothing.
away.
Yeah, he ain't gonna say nothing until Gabriel Byrne is out of the building.
You know, we're getting separate checks now.
I just want to say I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Separate checks, like I said. You pay for yourself.
I
Respect
can,
dessert.
shit, I can tell you exactly what's gonna happen. He gonna try to say something to that woman. That woman gonna do the same thing that the devil did to him. Shut your goddamn ass up.
Yeah. All right.
I didn't ask you nothing. And I'm gonna tell you something. He's creative with these explosions, man. That's why I love the devil in this. He's like he could, like you said, Mark. He could just snap a finger and blow somebody up.
But nah.
no, because that's not humiliating enough.
Right.
He got to make you look like a punk when he does this shit. So yeah, because that's what he does, man. He just does this to just humiliate people. It's not enough to just kill you, probably in agonizing pain. I gotta make you look stupid too. Like like this right here. You know, he instead of just snapping a finger and blowing you up and setting you on fire, he's like, nah, what's the fun in that? Where's the ha-ha in that?
I gotta have a story. I
got
gotta
a
back
story
to tell
like-
my boys.
He said, nah, what I'd rather do, I'd rather take a piss on this wall right here. And let that shit roll under your car while you in there eating snacks and shit, you know, let it roll under your car.
Oh, no
And
problem.
you know, and once he's done, just light up a cigarette and he's like, yeah. He's like, shit, that's better than I thought it would be. Woo!
Yeah. Who's your suspect now, man?
Woo! Shit, that was badass. He's like, what? Woo! I let that mother. Didn't I?
He's like, I didn't know it was gonna be like that. Yeah.
Yeah, shit, that's much better than I thought it was. Gonna be.
Yeah. Way better than I thought it was gonna be.
Now that's a five.
Yeah.
Satan, he's so unpredictable, man. He had me laughing so hard. Terrible boss. Awful boss, man.
Always.
Don't. I mean, you know, you working for Satan, so it's kind of expected, but goddamn, man. You know, I looked at this scene right here. I was like, you couldn't wait?
I couldn't convince her to come here.
God damn.
Man, you couldn't wait to hear your boy out?
Yeah.
You couldn't let him finish?
I mean, Udo Kier dies in just about everything I see.
does,
Man.
yeah.
Matter of fact, I do think it's everything.
Except for Ace Ventura, that's about it.
Okay, but Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, but that was like, yo, man, we ain't got a point system or nothing. Like,
Yeah.
what the
Communication skills are terrible. I mean, if you waited, he probably had a good reason. Or he probably was going to say, but she on her way or something.
Yeah.
I couldn't convince her to come here.
Oh, that's fine, man. You know, just next time, just bang. At first, I was like, man, that's not cool. That's really
not
that's
cool.
not cool. That's petty, man. But I looked later on as the movie went on. I was like, well, I mean, on the positive side, my man shouldn't take it personal because that's just what Satan does. Satan just likes punching through bodies, man.
The same just like punching
He
through
like, man,
bodies.
there was a dude. Now this is late in the movie, but we'll come back. There was a dude a subway conductor, That man was doing nothing. He was just sitting on the side, just waiting for Arnold and Satan and his chick just for them to do their shit so he could just stay out the way and go home. And Satan came up behind. He couldn't let it be, man. He couldn't lead this man out of it.
Man, he is big on punching through people.
That's what he does. That's just. And I love this dude's scream because half of it is being horrified, the other half of it is confusion. He's like, what?
What happened? Right.
He's like, what? It's shitty. It's not cool. But don't take it personal because Satan just messes with people. He just likes to with people. Satan don't care about nobody. That's the key. He kills teenagers just for fun. And again, he has to humiliate them before they die.
Yeah.
Hey, kid.
That kid had to come with them dreadlocks.
That kid had it coming anyway.
No, not really, because he knocked that kid down at first and didn't apologize. The kid's like, Jesus, you dick.
What was it? Oh, I didn't see that.
Well, the kid's like, hey, watch where you going. And Satan like, he's like, hey, watch where you going, man. And Satan like, oh, you want to talk that shit? All right.
Okay.
He's like, all right, I got something for you. You don't know who you with.
You got to bust the kiss.
He made his ass. He made his ass. Yeah, spread eagle. He did a fucking. He did an X when he went back.
Like a starfish.
But I tell you what he's saying is like he was trying to be nice. Because he actually, the kid gave him one last bit of sass. But before that, Satan was trying to be, that was one of the few times in the movie Satan was trying to be cool because he saw his shirt, which had Satan on there, Satan rules. Right. And he was like, yeah, before he killed him, he's like, hey, man, I dig the shirt.
Hey, I like the shirt.
And the dude was like, man, f you. So he said, you know what? Yeah, you can catch this bus right here, too. And I tell you,
yeah, you got a transfer?
Yeah. But the thing is, hey, he was still cool even after he killed the kid. Still complimented the shirt.
Nice shirt.
Thanks.
Just get the thumbs up. Oh.
I should have shut
the up. Yeah, man. He's also kind of a perv too, boy. Like him.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I already saw.
Oh yeah, no, kind of. Yeah, I say that mildly. But yeah, because I mean, what you saw before was nothing. I mean, he started getting his freak on later on in the movie. Like, like killing that kid just made him horny. Like the moment that kid got hit with by that bus, he just started looking at bras walking by, just looking at asses and things. He's like, yeah, that's some good stuff. Shit. Yeah. Shit, I forgot how fine these earth women are.
That's a hell of an ass.
Hell yeah. Shit, him and Max need to hang out, man.
Damn! I forgot that part of the movie.
Oh, you forgot about that part?
Yeah, he
shit.
turned his head sideways. God damn, man.
Satan and Max need to hit the night out for the town together, man.
Got his tongue.
Yeah, tongue, yeah.
God damn.
Shit, both of them ass people, man. Shit, I got somebody I want you to meet, Max. Because Satan's a freak, boy. If he comes over to your house for dinner, hide your kid, hide your wife.
Is this your daughter?
Yes.
This is your wife?
Yes.
He didn't waste no time.
No time.
Oh my God.
Just a thunderclap.
No, I love that. Is this your daughter?
Yeah.
Yes. Is this your wife? Yes. Oh man.
He didn't waste no time.
Man,
Now,
don't
see
do
what I'm
that.
saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's how you know Satan is a dick because all these other things with pissing on people and pushing people in front of buses, he don't have to do that because he can do things with the snap of his finger.
Yeah.
When he wanted that ass, snap of his finger. He had them in bed immediately. Shit. Meanwhile, the husband out there on the couch, like, God damn, man, he does this shit all the time.
It looked like the wife gave consent.
Yeah.
The daughter, maybe not so much.
Right. The wife was like, "Yeah, you better come on get this."
Yeah.
And it's a freaky, kinky ass threesome too because
She on the side.
I don't know what's weirder with this threesome. I don't know if because after a while they just start melting into each other.
Wow.
Yeah, shit.
He's steady tearing their ass
Tearing
up
that
the
ass,
whole
but they
time.
just went, yeah.
Because he ain't slowed down once.
No, shit.
Y'all can melt whatever you want to.
Yeah,
I
we
ain't
all gonna
done
be
yet.
one big pile before
Yeah.
it's done. I don't know if it's weird because of that or because they listen to Limp Bizkit the whole time. Shit, that's why they no wonder they melting like that.
Nothing sexy about that.
Hey, that boy, he took that wife and that daughter in there and put on Limp Bizkit
Yeah,
out of all the things he could have played.
Just to add that extra insult.
What could be more evil than that?
But I will say this, hey, we've seen all these freaky things that Satan's been doing over here. We've seen all this kinky stuff that Satan's been doing over here. I just showed you right here. Y'all see all that nastiness going on? Does the devil in you go online and look at nasty stuff like this? Do you actually got things that you don't want people to see you doing? That's the thing. You don't even have to worry about that. That's the least of your worries. Ain't nobody worried about your search history no more. I mean, unless you're looking up like things on the dark web or something like that. You know, you trying to find sex slaves or something. You know, now that's something that people do need to catch you on. But you know, yeah.
But short of that,
you
hey, go
know.
for it.
But hey, listen. Nobody's worried about anybody's search history no more. Ain't nobody worried about all these crazy things you're looking at. That's the least of your worries. People are telling you what you need to worry about are people trying to steal your identity, people trying to sell you information. I bet people out there didn't know that even your internet provider can take your information and sell it to people. That's why you need a good VPN, and I've told you about this VPN before, and this is Surfshark. And Surfshark, as they say, secure your digital life. In addition to protecting your information, also gives you access to things that you don't have if you're a big traveler. Let's say that you go to Europe and you just take it for advantage, man. Well, you know, while I'm sitting up here in the airport, I'm just gonna pop on Netflix, and you pop on, like, no, you will. People, when you go overseas or you go to certain territories, you go to certain places, you don't always, they say the World Wide Web, but the world don't give you access everywhere you go. So, and that's happened to me before. So a VPN will allow you to get back on those platforms, watch those movies that you want to watch, listen to that music you want to listen to. It is a very, and I'm sitting up here making jokes, y'all, but it is something that is almost a necessity today. I'm not even gonna say almost, it is a necessity today. People are constantly trying to get through your firewall. They're constantly trying to find your information. If you are somebody that does a lot of business online, and we all do, all of our credit cards are out there, all of our social security numbers are out there. Listen, that's just the world we live in. And that is why people are working harder than ever to get your stuff. So please get yourself a VPN. And I'm thinking that right now, Surfshark is your best bet. Why? Because it's going to cost you close to nothing to get this thing. And I do have a VPN. I use it all the time. And I highly recommend that you keep your information safe. But you're going to need this right here. And the reason why I want you to get this is because it's almost free. If you go to surfshark.deals/toasted, you'll get 83% off and 3 extra months for free. I want to thank Surfshark for sponsoring this portion of the show. And I want to thank all of you out there for your support. And hopefully I helped you out a little bit. Protect that information. Everybody's out there trying to get it. Let's see what we got here. We were talking about that soundtrack, man. Playing Limp Bizkit. The use of the soundtrack on this movie is stupid. It's they forced that soundtrack in wherever they can. So the soundtrack, and nothing against the people that are doing any of the songs on there. And listen, Limp Bizkit is a guilty pleasure of me, so I'm not even making fun. I'm not making fun of anybody. But it was during that time when nu metal, which is just a bunch of rockers trying to do hip hop with a hard rock edge to it, are industrial rock people out there. That's what the whole soundtrack consists of. So you do have people like Limp Bizkit, Korn, Guns N' Roses after they split up and got back together, and Axl Rose was trying like this nu metal thing, I think. Yeah. So you got all these people on there. Say what you will about the soundtrack. I mean, a lot of people love those bands, love those songs. But the way they just throw it into this movie, man, Gabriel Byrne just walking. Just walking. Now, if this is a movie where it's dark, it's moody, You want some moments where either they're playing the right music or they're playing no music at all to build mood.
Sure.
Like he's just walking, y'all.
Yeah, but that's such a bar scene background song.
That for
Like
a bar.
when you walk into a bar,
Yes.
that's what you expect to hear. Like I'm like, where is he at? Oh,
Not
that's
the
a hospital.
goddamn hospital.
Okay,
Yeah, what-
all right.
He's evil though, Corey. they don't want you to forget
This
that he's evil. He's Satan. He's all about that devil music.
That editor is evil. Putting that, but you're right. It's like laying it down. Man, you're right. Trying to lay it in too heavy.
I mean, that is the thing
He's
with this
evil.
with this whole movie is that, man, y'all had an idea and they just lay it on thick with every cliche you could come up with.
Well, the reason why they're doing it here is because somebody told them, studio or someone, record company said, you have to play these songs.
Oh, yeah.
At certain times. So when Gabriel Byrne just walking, going to see somebody at the hospital, they like he's at a leather club or something.
Right.
God damn, cut that shit down. You know, he's just walking.
He's walking evil.
He's walking evil.
Yeah.
He's evil personified. Well, if you can't play evil music when Satan's walking into the room, who can you play it for
Exactly.
then? Let's see here. The movie has also, this is what had me laughing back in the day, because they don't know what they're doing sometimes. They just throwing in things just to throw it in there. Again, like they throw it in the soundtrack, they just doing obligatory things. So the movie has its fair share of dumb imagery, as you've seen. You know, we don't need to tell you that. But some of it just kind of lazy. You know, they got jump scares in here that they don't make no sense. They just crammed them in here because they needed some jump scares, no matter how much sense or lack of sense it had.
Oh, I could eat.
Cat like, yeah, got your ass.
Yeah. I told you not to open that shit up.
That cat been waiting on them for 20 minutes.
Yeah. The fuck is he?
Get these motherfuckers.
Yeah. And that was more terrible editing.
Man, you know, did you notice what I noticed? I hope you did. What did you notice? Because you say it's terrible editing.
Well, first of all, they look like different cats. That's number one. Number two, it was the angle changed on the cat. The cat
All
was
those jumps.
already, but it was the jumps, and the cat was already hollering, then started hollering and all that. And also like different cats, if you ask me.
Yeah,
But,
you don't need that many cuts for
No.
a cat jumping out of a refrigerator. You're
Wait,
right.
the cat
That
was in the
editing is terrible.
Yeah.
And first of all, what the fuck was the cat doing in the refrigerator?
Yeah, how did he survive that long?
He put himself in there hoping that they would open so I could get their ass.
It's freezing in here.
Oh, I didn't think this through.
Yeah. But come here quick. Shit's getting perilous.
Be fun if you heard like Arnold Schwarzenegger and what's his name? Kevin Pollak, like, let's get out of here. There's nothing else to see. You heard. Excuse me, help. Gonna help me, guys.
Open the refrigerator. You guys call yourselves investigators?
Can somebody goddamn it, please? Man, the editing on that is horrible. They don't need that many cuts for that. And plus, if you notice at the end,
Oh, I could eat.
Wow.
the cat's mouth was closed while the meowing was still going.
Oh yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah,
You had a cat jumping, a door opening, Arnold looking like this, a cat jumping again, Pollock's reaction, and then this cat right here was not even. We ain't even going with the scene no more.
That cat that flickered into another cat.
You know what I'm saying? When you talking about the cat's mouth was closed, I'm like, which cat you talking about? I saw about 5 of them.
All of it.
That cat is completely different. Look at the hair. That cat is so different.
You're right. No,
I
people.
said, "Ram, mother." Ram. I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah. So either that cat was planning on scaring them, or I don't know. I mean, that's the explanation, right? Why else would the cat be in the refrigerator? Like, who put the? Okay, yeah, man.
Don't do it.
Much, yeah. Maybe Satan put him in there.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what
know.
happened.
They did have one jump scare in here that actually got me. Besides the gun on Arnold's
gun,
head, yeah, there was another one here. They had that 7 moment that actually worked. Got a doctor reading these carvings up on this guy right here, and well, when I say a 7 moment, you probably know what that means.
In New York.
Everybody's mouth was open in that scene.
Man, CCH Pounder wasn't joking. That
Oh,
looked
hell
real
no.
with her. She was like,
I don't know how slow Arnold's reactions are, because everybody is screaming and going nuts. He's just kind of looking until it's like,
He is.
he's like, man, y'all are some bitches. Oh, shit.
And you right about CCH Pounder.
Man,
They scared the shit out of her for real.
Yeah, see what I mean? She's look at her, man. She's like, y'all can't keep playing with me like this. Fuck y'all. I'm here to work, goddammit.
So Robin Tooney, who was in this and there, and you know Robin Tooney, y'all. Robin Tooney was in things like
Late 90s, man.
the late 90s. She was everywhere. She was
Craft.
in the Craft. Yeah, she was in. She was in a movie that was pretty popular early 90s, like the Empire Records, I think is what it was called, where she shaved her head.
Yeah, she was in that with Liv Tyler.
Yeah. So she was a big.
A lot of 90s stuff.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, big 90s person right there.
I'm surprised she just dropped off.
Yeah, well, she's got I think she kind of dropped off to spend time with her family. Because I looked her up after looking at this movie.
Okay.
And she's in magazines like Advertisers. I'm sorry. Architect Digest and stuff like that. She's like, yeah, I got my kid, I got my partner, we're just kind of laying low.
Okay. Well, I wasn't like, bro, what happened to her career? I was just like, oh, I'm surprised.
No.
Because she was blowing up. She seemed like she would have been in some of the Scream movies.
I didn't even think that. I think that's a legit question right there. Thing is with her, man, like these guys are saying, she was huge in the 90s. So this movie, for as big as she was, they don't use her for shit here.
No.
It's either people trying to kidnap her so they could stick something in her, or which is either a knife or the devil's penis or something, because everybody just picks up screaming, just trying to put something inside of it, man.
That sounds so bad.
Hey, man, it's true. It's like either trying to stick a knife with the devil's dick in her, man.
You want the knife or the devil's dick? Which one you
She's
want?
like, I reckon.
Let me think.
Just give me a second here.
I don't want either one of them, really, but if you give me a choice, I would tell you this. The devil might actually be the better choice right here, because the devil just wants to hook up, man. Devil just comes down and he's just trying to have sex.
And he clearly has a lot of satisfied customers.
Well, he's choking the shit out
Yeah,
of her
man,
right
yeah. We saw him. How many chicks did we see him pick up in this
At
movie?
least three so far.
So, he's just trying to hit. He's just trying to get some ass when he come down here. So, and then when he's done, he might be trying to make her his side chick. So, when you think of it that way, it ain't that bad compared to the Vatican that actually wants to kill her.
All men.
Good thing they suck at it.
Right.
Boy, that was slow.
Yeah, for real. It sure was.
The Catholic Church, always taking things too far.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. What it is that the Catholic Church is, they know that if Satan has sex with her, then it's gonna be hell on earth, So they gotta try. They say if we kill her, then Satan can put his dick in nothing. So
I love it that you said taking things too far. We must pray for her. No, we gotta kill this bitch.
We
It's
gotta
like,
kill her.
Hey, come on, man. That's your solution to everything.
Yeah,
Maybe we can do both.
and shit, and failing at it too. Shit, that was a little boy. That job be done real quick.
Oh.
Fuck that. Satan sucks too, bro. That smooth as he's trying to be and as smart he's trying to come across, he's just stupid, man.
Sex does that.
It does it. Yes, it does. That's true.
That dick hard, you can't make no kind of decisions right. Yeah.
No good decisions.
This
No
man
good
is
ones.
ready to punch a man's skull in just for bringing him some slight bad news he don't want to hear. But kissing Arnold's ass throughout this whole movie. And I get it, because Arnold knows where, and Robin Tooney plays a girl named Christine York. She is the one that Satan is hoping to have sex with and bring this Antichrist. And what he does with her, I don't know afterwards, but she's a chosen one. But Arnold has her, whatever his name is in the movie, has her hidden. And so he only knows the address. Satan can predict all kind of shit in here. And yet this man, this man just holds one simple address out on him, and he can't find what that is some other kind of way. It's so bad. This is so stupid. But anyway, he's being very patient with Arnold. He even tries to out of all the dirt he's been doing, Arnold, when it comes to Arnold, who got them digits, he needs to know this girl. He spends so much time trying to charm your man.
You can hold your wife again. You think you're saving her from me? She wants to be with me.
You know this, baby.
You know she want this
Yeah,
ass.
she digs me, daddy. Yo. Yeah.
Hey, man, you go do your thing. I'm gonna do mine. Just slide that ass.
Let us be a happy couple. Why
Yeah.
would you stand in the way of that?
Yeah. I'll give you yours. Let me get mine, baby. You know.
We all walk by
Quid
happy,
pro quo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll all be copacetic.
Copacetic, baby. Yeah, man. What happened here is that he's trying to promise him that, hey, look, it ain't gonna be real, but you can live this fantasy of being back with your wife and kid. You know, and it's like, man, set his ass on fire and he'll tell you exactly what he wants to know.
Yeah.
Right.
Spend all the time coddling him. Yeah, shit, and you put that heat on his ass, he'll tell you anything you want to hear. That motherfucker make up numbers tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, he'll tell you where every chick in town is if you set his ass on fire. But nah, you gotta coddle this bitch over here. That's when you gotta sit up here and try to bargain. That's why Arnold keeps getting the drop on his ass.
Bring your ass here!
That's right.
You fell for that one?
For real.
You literally fell
Right,
for
yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
you stupid ass.
you deserve it on that one.
Yeah, I can't reach. Yes, you can. So you like,
Wow. Yo, dumbass. You couldn't see that. He was slow with it, too.
That's how Martin gonna do Carlos. Help me, Carlos. Okay, baby.
I got you, baby.
I got you, baby. I got you, baby.
Carlos, give me your hand. Help me. I got you, baby. I'm glad you see it my way. Are you the man?
I'm glad you see it my way. I gotta throw that extra bit of exposition in there.
Boy, what you say? He deserved it. He got
does.
duped.
Oh,
Man, he fell for
Yeah,
that.
he's supposed to be the king of lies, and he fell for that.
Oh,
You're
God.
supposed to be Loki in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got God. Man, you suck. It's saying you suck. I tell you what though, Gabriel Byrne is, man, I thought he was good in this because he's given a lot of monologues.
Chewing center.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean he's
You can be excused from chewing the scenery when you're the devil.
Sure.
yeah.
Oh, no. I love Gabriel Byrne. He's one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, he comes in this New York accent. He's just having, man, the thing is he's having fun playing the devil in this. And they give him all these monologues and the writing is, I mean, it's typical Satan calling out God kind of stuff. But it's still kind of fun. I actually enjoyed these parts with him, man. It makes me wish it was a better movie with him in it.
He is the biggest underachiever of all time. He just did a good publicist, that's all. I'm not the bad guy.
Oh, Shecky Satan over here.
Yeah, he's like-
Satan's a Jew.
He's like,
Shaky Satan.
I've seen The Devil's Advocate. You can
Yeah,
say
exactly. That's what it
rip-off
is.
monologue.
Yep, that's
That is-
exactly what.
yeah, that is
that's
exactly.
exactly what it is. What did he say? God is
an
a
absentee landlord.
Absentee landlord, yeah.
So this is they are completely ripping off the Devil's Advocate. But hey, he's like, I'm getting paid to have fun and do this, so he goes into it.
I will say that I do love that line, like that overblown press kit they call the Bible. That was kind of cool. That's a cool line. That's a
There's
good
some
line.
good writing that goes on when they give it to him. I mean, I guess they put all their work into Satan right here. But yeah, man. You know, I enjoy watching him, man. There's a lot of good actors here, but they're not all giving all the good stuff like like Gabriel Byrne, man. What's his name? Kevin Pollak, man. So you saw Kevin Pollak get blown up early with that piss,
Sure did.
that fire piss.
He's like, how y'all gonna do me like
Yeah,
this?
they bring him back. And I'm glad they brought him back because I like him, you know, and I don't give a fuck about this movie. He's actually pretty good in the movie, but they just do dumb things with him too. When Kevin Pollak comes back after they've blown him up, you're not sure what's really going on with him. But I get it, and there's some funny scenes with Schwarzenegger trying to figure out, are you real?
You took his body.
All right. You're ill, okay? You need some help, all right? Jesus!
He said, you know,
I was like, man, you get shot. You ain't like, man, come on.
He didn't step on your foot.
shit, that should have been the first sign that wasn't right.
Right.
He you soon find out why he is back, and of course he's predictable. You know, he comes back. You don't nobody just pop up after being blown up.
Right.
You know, Satan got that ass. You know, Satan did something to him. And it turns out that he actually made a good reason, because when you get these moments right here, it's like somebody's betraying something because, well, Satan promised me women or ultimate power or all the money in the world. Not with him. He made a very good argument.
Don't look at me like that. You'd be amazed what you agree to when you're on fire.
That's what I figured it was.
Yeah, he said, I just want to stop burning. I was like, hey, man, that's a good argument.
Yeah.
I don't want no power, women, and no money. Shit, I just want to stop burning.
Yeah.
Shit, I want to piss some water on me.
Yeah, I figured that's what it was.
Yeah.
I was burning alive, and he was like, "Hey, I can
make it stop."
Yes, do it.
So that's why I call bullshit on when he breaks his deal with Satan standing right there, because, you know, he's sitting up there pointing the gun at Arnold, and he's like, hey, man, you know, pull the trigger. I'll convince him to come over to the other side or something. And that, you know, of course, since he looks in the eyes of his friends, he's like, I can't do this.
I guess the deal's off.
No.
Do it again!
Double or nothing, baby. Double or nothing. So from the way Kevin Pollak is so nurturing and like, come on, get up, let's do our job. Let me help take care of you. You think maybe he's secretly in love with him?
He has to be to burn alive for him. Because I tell you, shit, if this was me and you, I'd be like, hey, Martin, you understand, right?
No, man. If I saw him setting you back on fire, I'd be like, hey, all right, no, don't do that. Come on.
I'll tell you, Martin, in a minute.
Just shoot me.
I'd be like, hey, I'm doing you a favor. Come get some of this good Satan over here, man.
Yeah, I put a bullet in both y'all's asses. I'm saying, right?
As well, I was expecting you to.
I ain't gonna set my ass on fire.
I'd be kind of mad at you if you didn't.
In the end,
Which is worse.
it turns out what we expect us to be. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger versus the devil.
Yep.
Schwarzenegger style. He don't go in with no holy water or priest or exorcist or the Bible.
That's for pussies.
That's for bitches right there. No, bitch, I got a machine gun.
I knew.
Robin wakes up like, what?
He took on the devil with a machine gun.
That's right.
When the machine gun didn't work, he pulled out some missiles.
Hey, that's Arnold style.
He looking at you like, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. See what I did?
I'm awesome, right? and when that does actually work,
Wait, what?
it works. That's when Satan said, "The hell with this goddamn Gabriel Byrne body. I'm in human form. When I could actually do something in my. You see what you did, Arnold? Now you done made me pull out my final form." Which, if you could do that the whole time,
Yeah.
why do we wait so long for you to become a video game boss?
Because he had to get some ass first.
Some shit out of Elder.
He had to
Yeah.
get some ass.
And the funny thing is, he says, "Man, I'm not gonna even fight you. I'm gonna do you like I did Gabriel Byrne. I'm gonna get up in that ass." He possesses Arnold, man. Now this is where they just say. This is where we have, like, man, they tried to set up all this deep biblical stuff before.
Yeah.
When we knew the whole time, we just gonna make a Schwarzenegger movie.
Sure. Well, we talked about how Schwarzenegger had fought everything at that point. The Martians and robots and predators and himself and something.
Fought Mars.
Yeah, so the devil was the only thing left.
The devil
on.
was the last thing, yeah. The devil came in, got up in there, and Satan picks up where he left off, man. Trying to get that in.
No.
But that's the problem. Arnold's still in there, and the whole time, Jesus watching. And I don't know if y'all ever been through this before. This happened to you. That's like trying to jack off in a room and then realizing, like, oh shit, there's Jesus up there.
Yeah.
When there's a crucifix on the wall, you can't do it.
Yeah. Well, it's not like one of those Jesus paintings where the eyes follow you no matter where you go in the room.
Or even when Jesus is hanging on the cross, you still feel like he's looking at your ass.
He's judging you.
He's judging you. Like, you thinking nasty things, and that cross is judging you, man. And that's Arnold, man. He's like, man, I can't allow the devil to sit up here and rape this chick while Jesus is watching. Jesus is gonna be like, you could have done something. you just sat up there and let it happen. Thought you were Arnold Schwarzenegger. And
Thought you were Arnold Schwarzenegger.
yeah. And so, man, Jesus put that guilt trip on him so bad that when Arnold got that body back, he felt so guilty. He jumped on the sword and killed himself. Ooh, I forgot how he took that running start too.
He got a lot of hang time.
He sure did.
So wait, who stopped it? So the devil stopped because
the devil possessed him, and he was going to go ahead and try to commence with impregnating Christina, played by Robert Tooney, Christine, and Arnold, it's one of those things where she's talking to him. I know that you're in there.
There it is. Okay, there it is.
Fight him. You're better than him. And he's like, no, I'm not. But he saw that Jesus, like, oh shit, I better do something. So yeah, when he gets his conscience back, he's like, well, the devil's in me. The only thing that I can do to destroy him, I get him out of me, is kill myself.
Right.
Which he does and immediately regrets.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
She's like, no, but she says no when he's already in the air.
Yeah.
What do we mean?
What the was I thinking? Falls on that sword, and the devil finally says, you know what? This is not worth the trouble.
Yeah, sure ain't.
Shit, if this is what it takes to just to get some ass and have some sex, you know what? I'll be a virgin, man. Yeah. He looks at Arnold Schwarzenegger like, you know what? You can have him, man. I'm out.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You, man.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
This should have been easy. You know what? You can have that chick. You, Earth, Christmas, Y2K, 1999, or 666, whatever your math is.
Fuck you said that.
Satan out. Boy, he was gone.
Yeah,
He's like, I ain't coming back to this bitch no more.
I'm going home anyway.
I'm just trying to get laid. That's all. He gets to see his family one more time because we know that's the predictable thing.
Of course.
And these movies,
the old Gladiator trick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right. You're right.
And they're looking at him like, damn, that was stupid.
Yeah.
What you did, boy, that was dumb.
Oh, Dad.
Wow, Dad, there was another way. You didn't have to do this. And then that's when the police come in. And it was funny because the whole place is burned up. There's a dead man lying on a sword, and the police rush in. I thought you were gonna start hearing, and they start shooting rockets. No, wait, I didn't.
What did you do?
Freeze! No, it wasn't.
She's the only one there to explain
she's
it.
the only one there. New York is safe again, and they get to celebrate Y2K, sign of the beast, all that good stuff. Man, the end is what they normally say. The end. The end of days. Hey everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts.